Hey, what's up, Army? Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to share this space with me. I hope you are doing well. And I'm just going to get into it. The energy feels kind of strange. Like I can't explain it. As I was getting closer to doing this reading, my personal energy started to feel uh, drained, like I needed a nap. But I came on here anyway. I don't need a nap. I actually slept in today, and there's no reason why my energy is feeling this way. So somebody might be feeling drained. If that's you, then I hope there's something in this message for you, or that's a sign that there will be something in this message for you. Um, Also, I started randomly just thinking earlier about how, like, I don't know if you might be able to relate to this or not, um but it just came to my mind how, like, I like to have everything figured out. I like explanations for everything, which is strange because in this field there's a lot that happens with no explanation, right? But when something happens in my physical reality, I like to know why. For example, let's say somebody ghosts me. Like, why? Let me know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why, but that came to my mind also as I was getting ready. So maybe there's something that you're having a hard time finding closure with. Maybe there's something that is just kind of just open-ended for you. That's the energy that I'm feeling. There's something that's just like open-ended. Just I'm literally seeing that. Like, I'm literally seeing like strings dangling, like, just no explanation, just gone. And the message that I'm getting as far as that is concerned is, as difficult as it might be, is the lack of closure robbing you of your peace. Um, I just heard no justice, no peace. This term, I get it. No justice, no peace, right? But is it affirming turmoil? Like, I'm hearing, I can't rest until I get closure. And this is the energy that I was talking about, how it's like it's hard to let something go when you don't have the answers. I'm somebody, like I said, who likes to figure everything out. I like to figure everything out. I like to know why things happen. And this is I'm feeling this energy very strong. Um Somebody needs to know the answers to something. There's this energy of, if I let it go, then they get away with it. And I was actually going through some of this with my guides earlier today. And what they said to me was, just because you don't physically see somebody get their karma doesn't mean it's not happening. Doesn't mean they're not getting it. Um, Sometimes I don't know where spirit is going with this. Somebody is struggling with this. Somebody is struggling with this. Somebody is struggling with closure. Somebody is struggling with, I'm hearing, a lack of evidence. Somebody is struggling with letting something go. I don't know what this is. You know what this is. like I said, this energy came up in me today. And when things come up within me, I speak to my spirit team about everything. And this seems to be the energy of the day. And I feel like I'm not really saying much, because I feel somebody's frustration. I feel somebody's like, it's that holding on to that hot coal, holding on to that anger. It's like, are you really, who's really getting hurt in the long run? Is it this person, place, thing, or situation, or is it you? It's the idea of, see, every time I go to say it, there I get pushback. This idea of choosing your peace over everything, but there is somebody that I'm picking up on that can't find peace without the answers. And it seems like real simple advice to say, just let it go, but I can't see that applying to all circumstances. I can't see that applying to all circumstances. I'm getting the energy of now, like, it's like trying to force something doesn't make it happen. Um, I don't know if you've ever heard anybody talk about like wanting something so bad, right? And the minute they stopped caring is when the solution came, or that thing came, or the answer came, you know? Um, it's this energy of like, I'm not getting the answers, I'm not getting the answers, I'm not getting the answers, I'm not getting the answers. But in saying that, you are in fact manifesting a lack of answers. In letting it go and trusting that the answers will come in time, the solutions will come in time, that thing will come in time, whatever this is that you can't let go of. It's it seems counterproductive in a logical sense, but it is like, as soon as you let it go, as soon as you stop caring, as soon as you choose your peace, as soon as you choose to, I'm hearing, regain your life, or live again. It's like somebody has stopped living. Somebody has stopped living for themselves. Somebody has put their own life on hold because of something. I'm getting multiple energies. This could be like, I'm getting like the somebody's passing. Somebody's passing doesn't make sense, is unexplainable. But Spirit keeps showing me how the answers are on the other side. It's like the refusal to let go. is blocking somebody. It's manifesting that lack, the lack of answers, the lack of closure, the lack. It's like when you let go and choose to see a different perspective, see a different way, whatever this situation is, you in turn learn more about yourself and can see other avenues of thought. I'm getting this image of like somebody just burrowing down into one avenue of thought. I'm seeing like all these other tunnels around this person, but it's walkways. It's like walk, but this person, whoever I'm picking up on, you are focused on just one thing. The answer has to be down this road. The answer has to be down this tunnel. The answer has to be here. And instead of saying, all right, maybe the answer isn't here, maybe I should look somewhere else, whoever I'm picking up on is literally, burying their head in the sand is what I'm hearing and seeing. I'm seeing somebody instead of, you know, it's the idea of like something is missing, right? So you're looking for something. So you're looking for something and you're looking in the bathroom of your house. And instead of saying, well, maybe it's in the kitchen, or maybe it's in the bedroom, or maybe it's in the closet, or maybe it's in the basement, or maybe it's in the living room, or maybe it's outside, and maybe it's in the shed, maybe it's anywhere but here, you're insisting that it's in the bathroom. No, it's in the bathroom. It has to be in the bathroom. It has to be in the bathroom. And it's like insisting that it's in the bathroom is not going to make it appear in the bathroom. It's not in the bathroom. It's not there. It's not where your grip is. It's not where you're insisting the answer is. It's not there. There. I'm just hearing somebody, it has to be here. It has to be here. Like it's here. It's here. The answer is here. It's here. Whatever's missing it's not there. Again, it's there, not there. It's what you're missing exists, but it doesn't exist. I'm hearing within the confines of your mind. It doesn't it doesn't exist in the place that you're insisting it exists. I hope somebody resonates with this. I'm hearing you're trying to explain the unexplainable. You're trying to explain something using the logic and the knowledge that you already have. But the logic and the knowledge you already have is not expansive enough to explain. Somebody needs to expand their knowledge, their research. Somebody needs to look outside of the box they're insisting. It's like trying to make something fit into a box that doesn't fit. It's like trying to take, I'm seeing somebody trying to take the universe, the unexplainable, the expansive, the spiritual, trying to make God fit into a box, fit into the confines and the constructs of what they're insisting it must be. And the answers are outside of what you're insisting. This is that closure energy. It's somebody is looking for closure. Somebody's looking for a missing piece. Somebody's looking for a solution to something, but they are not exploring all the options. It's like I'm getting the example of like being convinced that somebody stole something from you, and you confront that person and they say, no, I didn't take it, and you don't believe them. So you search their car, you search their locker at work, you search their house, you even somehow find a way to search their PO box or their this or the you extensively exhaust every option to prove that this person. You go through their phone, you go through their emails, you go through all of these things, convinced that they took whatever this is from you, and this person's hands are clean, but you're insisting that they did it, that they. Now, while all of your efforts are exhausted on this one particular person, the real person is out enjoying whatever they stole from you and free to steal from other people. Your justice is escaping you because you're insisting on the answers being here. That was for somebody. That was for somebody 18 minutes in. Somebody is so frustrated. Somebody is obsessed with making this fit, whatever this is. They're obsessed with making this fit, and it's like not knowing where else to look, not knowing, well, if it's not that, then what is it? It's the energy of like feeling so close to solving something, and it's not that. And instead of, okay, putting it down, moving on and exploring other options, it's like, but if I let this go, I don't know where I'll be. I don't know where to start. I don't know where else to look. And Spirit is saying you need to trust that the answers will come if you just let this go, because it's not there. Wherever you're looking, whatever you're looking for, it's not there. And you can spend the rest of your life stuck. Like I'm Spirit is showing me how like in a video game, right? And you're in a video game and the person like walks into a corner. Like You ever see somebody like play a video game and then the phone rings, so they're just like, their character is still on the video game and they're talking on the phone and the character's just like keeps walking into the circle like some NPC shit, you know what I'm saying? They're just like walking into the like cuz you got the forward button, or they walked into the corner and you're not moving the controls, so the person just keeps like bouncing around in the corner. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. You're not going to get anywhere like that. You could spend the rest of your life bouncing around this corner, this dead end. This dead end. Whatever it is, it's a dead end. And you could spend the rest of your life bouncing around this dead end. Or you could turn around and look somewhere else. Something is a dead end. Person, place, or thing. Take it as it resonates. It's like it's a dead end, but you don't want to accept it. Trying to force it. This energy keeps changing on me. It's like finding something you're missing, finding closure, revolving around a person's passing. It's giving me relationship energy, being in a dead end relationship and trying to force something to work. And it's like the more you fight for this person to reciprocate, the more you fight for this person to do or be the person you want them to be. This is a controlling energy, but it's not a malicious controlling energy. It is a pure intended, unintentionally control. It's whoever I'm talking to, you don't realize that you're trying to be controlling or that you're trying to control a situation or a person. Is controlling nonetheless, though. It's like allowing something to be. I just see just letting it go. Like I feel this release in my hands. Just let it go. It's a sense of fighting, God over the wheel. Do you trust in allowing us? When I was a kid, I heard this example in relation to allowing, that whole let go, let God kind of thing, right? And I'll never forget this. I was a kid when I heard this, and it's like I guess I remembered it because it was an example of a child. And then you have a child who is trying to learn how to tie their shoelaces, and they can't figure it out, and they're getting really frustrated. So the parent comes over and says, do you want me to help you? Do you want me to show you? And the child's so frustrated, says, all right, fine, show me. And so the parent takes the shoelaces and starts tying their shoelaces. And just as they're about to tie the bow and finish it, the child says, no, never mind, forget it, let me do it. If somebody is trusting and then taking back control, and then trusting and then taking back control, and then are you willing to let the divine do what they need? You asked for help. You asked for guidance. You asked for answers, and you trusted in that. So are you willing to let the divine handle it? Or are you going to continue to snap back the wheel and say, never mind? Even though you can't, even though you are literally walking into a corner, exhausting yourself. That's that exhausted energy. Somebody is exhausting themselves trying to control the uncontrollable, answer the unanswerable, fix the unfixable. When are you going to let go? And practice what you preach. Allow. I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but it's like in this, we've gotten so used to this social media age. You know, people don't even have an attention span anymore. A 3-minute video feels like a lifetime to some people. This world of like instant gratification. And it's like when we shift our focus and change our perspective, it's not immediate results. Some things take time to be orchestrated. Some things take time to be recalibrated according to you and your vibration. It's a mind reprogramming, rerouting. It's a reality reprogramming, rerouting. Some things take time, and there is somebody who keeps snapping back the wheel right before the miracle. See it through. Reroute and see the new path through. It's this energy of like the example I gave before of insisting that it's in the bathroom. Now, whoever I'm talking to, you're insisting it's in the bathroom, and someone says, oh my God, check in the kitchen. You're like, all right, fine. You look in the kitchen for 10 seconds. You go back to the bathroom. What is that saying? I have a card in that deck. What is that? It's along the lines of what does it say? It's like, but it's basically saying, I can't think of it right now. It's killing me. It's basically saying nothing will ever change if nothing changes. You know what I'm saying? How you can't change anything by doing the same old thing. It's like all the times that I've tried to quit smoking cigarettes. I've just tried. And as soon as I wanted a cigarette, I just gave in and either bought a pack or asked somebody for a cigarette, expecting to be able to quit that way. I tried a million times quitting that way, but I'm going to try it again and do it the same way I always did it and expect it to work this time. It doesn't work like that. Somebody needs to do something different. Somebody needs to change something they don't want to change. Maybe it is an addiction, a habit. It's like this one thing you know you need to let go of, but you keep finding all these other ways to avoid letting go of it. I'm gonna make it work without letting that go. It's like this thorn in somebody's side they refuse to pull. I'm getting the energy now of somebody needing to be the closure for somebody else. Somebody needing to own up to something. Somebody needing to come clean about something, and they're trying to do everything, but they're trying to find peace without bringing closure to that one thing that is disturbing them. That one thing. I said that in the beginning when I don't know the answers, sometimes that one thing will haunt me. This is the flip side to that. This is somebody who has the answer, who can provide the closure, but doesn't because of all the other emotions that will come with it. They're afraid of the consequences. They're afraid of the unknown of what's on the other side. It's easier to just hold this burning coal. It's easier to live with this ghost. It's easier to be haunted by what I already know than to free myself into the other side of the unknown, not knowing how this other person will react, not knowing anything other than the fact that you feel the need to. This is something that haunts somebody. It's a burden. I'm seeing the 10 of Wands. Somebody needs to unburden themselves. Somebody needs to set themselves free, and instead they're drowning themselves in all these other things that are supposed to give them peace, but this one thing is following them into. Now I'm seeing the absolute flip side of it. I'm seeing the flip side where this person, this one tunnel, this one answer is haunting them. And no matter how many different roads this person tries to take, no matter how many different avenues and ways to ease themselves, ways to find peace. Oh, well, this always brings me joy. This always brings me joy. Let me go do this. Let me go do that. Let me go do this. Let me go do that. This one thing is in the back of their mind, hindering them from fully embracing their life. Instead of just facing the music and taking whatever's going to come with it, because that's the price of your freedom. Instead of doing that, this person is literally just dragging this boulder everywhere with them, and it's weighing on them, it's draining them, it's exhausting them, it's making them look and feel older than they really are, and it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary because whoever I'm talking to, you can just drop it. You can just say what needs to be said and let the chips fall where they may. But the idea that what happens after that brings on a bunch of uncontrollable and unpredictable factors that terrify you or whoever I'm talking about, they would rather just hold it instead of trusting. whenever there's that nagging feeling, that nagging need, I believe that's because whatever you're being drawn or called to do, your soul is calling you to do that. Your higher self is calling you to do that. God is calling you to do that. Your spirit team is calling you to do that. Whatever it is that is this nagging, it is a need. It is I lost it. It is part of, thank you, it is part of your soul mission. It is for your healing. It is for your growth. It is for you. And allowing physical outside potentialities and circumstances and the unpredictable and oh my God, keep you from what you're being called to do. That comes from a need for control. So, to sum all that up, some of you are trying to control the uncontrollable, are trying to force an outcome. Actually, all of those that I'm speaking to are trying to control the uncontrollable in one way, shape, or form. And the lesson here is to let go and trust that where you're being guided to and what you're being guided to do is part of your growth and your soul purpose. And there is only, regardless of the regardless of the outcome, regardless of what's on the other side of the unknown, regardless of what's on the other side of your fear, there is freedom. And I'm going to leave it at that. I didn't pull anything, which I don't think I've ever done. I didn't have a pre-channeled nothing. That was for somebody. I know that for a fact. So I hope this message helped you. And if you're still with me, you are 100% a real one. And I appreciate you. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. You're beautiful. I love you.